Have you ever had a conversation with someone and you recognize that at the end of it, you really didn't like it because they talked too much? Well, here's a strategy to make sure that that does not happen. Basically, because you want that other person to be the one that's talking, not you, the one talking where they're like, oh my God, that person talks a lot. You don't want to be known as that, especially in the first impression. So here's a strategy that I want you to do. Now, this is kind of rude to do this in a way, but I want you to take out your cell phone, okay? I want you to literally set your timer, and every time that you start talking, I want you to start going. Ooh, look at the reflection. Ooh, it's so pretty. If you get to 60 seconds, you need to end the conversation or that set of you talking to get back to it. So instead of talking for so long, you want that other person to be the one talking. I believe that you should be talking for roughly 1 minute at a time. And basically, when you get to a minute, that's your trigger saying, oh my gosh, I have to slow down. I have to stop this. I have to get the question back to that person. I need that other person talking more than I am. Because what will happen is that person will be like, gosh, that person talked a lot. And then they have negative thoughts about them. And instead, you want that other person to be talking. So guide your conversations towards the other person talking. So in case I have 10 seconds left since I started this. So instead of talking forever, instead set a timer. Now, if you are, at a place and you're not at your house or your office or on a phone call where you can actually just stop it and record it and keep doing that, you have to get in front of something where that clock is always changing. So if you're sitting on a table and there's a clock, make sure that you can see the clock so that you just look up and go, okay, I have 60 seconds. That way you're guiding all your questions towards the person. They get to talk and they're not like, I don't like that person talked a lot. So instead, set a clock. You get 60 seconds every time you speak. Now, also, don't cheat when the person goes, oh, okay, and then you start talking again. That doesn't count, okay? 60 seconds you could talk and get the other person that you're meeting to talk way more than you. And honestly, I think 60 seconds is being generous on my part. So instead, I just stopped the clock at 2 minutes. Instead of you being the one who talks all the time, change it up and let the other person that you're talking with do all the talking. Now, yes, I understand that there are times when you need to be the one talking a lot about stuff, but mostly you want the other person on the opposite end to be the one speaking, and you are the one who is just controlling the conversation by getting the questions out there that you want answers to. That's it. Talk less.